You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, something I've been keeping an eye on myself is what in the world's going on with the Brittney Griner situation. You may be like, what's Brittney Griner's situation? Well, the fact that she fouled out of a game and proceeded to get caught mouthing effing white girl. And the world all saw it. Now, some people tried to claim that it was effing whack call. I'm sorry, I don't see that in the video at all. And of course, that happened all at the same time. And oddly enough, even though the video caught fire when Riley Gaines shared the video of Brittney Griner mouthing those words after getting fouled out. Right here, we all saw it. You can see this. Yeah, that is not call. That is not, she is not saying call, in my opinion, at all. That's effing white girl, all right? Yeah, keep in mind, we traded Brittney Griner for the Merchant of Death, the Michael Jordan of arms dealers. Nonetheless, a lot of us has been keeping one eyeball in the direction of the WNBA. All of this happened about the same time as the Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, the foul, the fallout around that, the WNBA investigation over Indiana Fever racist fans that we all knew was bogus, and there was no such. And guess what? The WNBA actually admitted we didn't find anything. We didn't find anything. So there's a few of us souls that are actually looking in the direction of the WNBA. And look, I'm looking in the direction of the National Basketball Association too. Adam Silver, where's your balls at? Exactly, question mark. Because technically you run this show. I mean, Kathy Engelbert, okay, she's the mouthpiece, I guess. But the NBA is funding this whole thing still. So where is he in all of this? Because if, and this is what Skip Bayless is calling out, and I will give Skip Bayless credit, certainly don't agree on a lot of things that Skip Bayless has got to say. I'm old enough to remember a couple of different things about Skip Bayless. Number one, he was one of the best sports journalists this country's ever seen at one time. I mean, in the 80s and the 90s, covering the 49ers and the Cowboys, he was the GOAT. And then he, of course, hatched a little sports debate show, a little segment in an ESPN show called Cold Pizza back in the day. That segment with Woody Page was called First Take. And guess what? That segment became so popular, Cold Pizza actually got canceled, and First Take became a regular show, and then eventually Stephen A. joined the fray, and it changed sports media forever. Now Skip, he's got his own YouTube channel. Actually, some really good stuff on there. I'm not going to kid you. If you take the time to watch his show, it's good. And he can call out things like this. Well, Skip is asking, because Skip's like the rest of us. He believes Brittney Griner said effing white girl. And now he's asking the WNBA, are you going to really ignore this? And if it was the other way around, what would you be doing right now? This is a very high-profile name now putting some actual heat on the WNBA.
Was attack. But regardless of why Brittney Griner said what she said or at whom she said it, I want to know, is the WNBA okay with one of its players saying fucking white girl on the bench and getting caught by TV cameras saying such? I guess they are. I guess they're okay with it. Obviously, the league would very much not be okay with a white player saying fucking black girl on the bench in anger and getting caught by TV cameras, that would be an immediate suspension, if not a career ender for said white girl. But because the league is 60+% black, that makes it okay for a black player to say fucking white girl in anger without repercussions? I guess so. Just me, I find that phrase offensive, and I'll bet a lot of white fans found it offensive, and maybe even some black fans considered it offensive. Does the WNBA think that viral video of that remark was good for business? Did the WNBA look into the matter and just decide to ignore it? Was it just too hot to handle? Man, I thought maybe Brittney Griner would either make a statement about it to the media or post a statement on social media. Nope. So all I guess I can conclude is that she stands behind what she said. Maybe teammates and other players around the league either told her or texted her that they were proud of her for saying what they all wish they could say. Maybe lots of WNBA players had Brittney Griner's back. I believe many WNBA players remain extremely resentful of Caitlin Clark's rise, in part, maybe large part, because of her skin color and her appeal to white America, especially conservative white America.
Okay, so we'll stop it right there. But that's an awfully big name now putting pressure on the WNBA. They're not going to do anything. They're going to try to ignore this. If a white player did this the other way around, they would be abolished right now, and it would be the biggest story. We think the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark thing was big. It'd be the biggest story going, and it would have legs and legs and legs. Skip Bayless is calling out the double standard here. And I'm not sure a lot of us are going to just let this go. Outkick continues to ask the WNBA for an update, a comment. They've asked Brittney Griner's people for an update or comment on this. And it's like 0 dark 30. It's crickets chirping. All right, why is it crickets chirping? Because the WNBA is not going to hold Brittney Griner responsible. Can you imagine? I said Brittney Griner checks. She's the woke trifecta. She's the holy grail. She's the woke hat trick. All right, and hat trick, you score 3 goals in hockey, it's the hat trick. Well, Brittney Griner's the hat trick. She's a woman, she's black, and she's lesbian. She checks all the boxes. That's the reason Joe Biden got her out of Russia. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Because it was a social win he could check off. Had nothing to do with Brittney Griner herself. I mean, he could care less about her. Hell, Joe Biden's racist as hell. But he knew with that certain fan base, that checkbox list, that would win him some brownie points. Nothing from the WNBA on this. Silent. You know why they're silent? Look, Kathy Engelbert, she's benign. She's scared of the players in her own league. I'm surprised they had the guts to say they didn't find anything, to be honest with you. But they haven't made a statement on this. If she came out and she suspended Brittney Griner for 10 games over this and fined her, well, I don't know what kind of money she could fine her because they don't make any. Fine her $20,000. The players in this league would probably walk off the court. She's scared of her own players. David Stern wouldn't have given a shit. He'd have hammered her tail for this, especially considering she was talking about Caitlin Clark we're pretty sure. Either way, if she was talking about a referee, I mean, I know these referees aren't very good, but you ain't got your referees back? It's a spineless organization, the WNBA. Tell me what you think. That's an awfully big name to be calling out the WNBA right now. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.